Put your flags down, put them in the sky. Side to side. From, show 'em where you're from. Show the world we are one. One world, one fight, night, one place, Brazil. Everybody put your flag, world, whole world to play. It's your world, my world, our world today. And we invite the whole world to play. Es mi mundo, tu mundo, el mundo de nosotros. Invitamos a todo el mundo a jugar. Show the world where you're from, show 'em where you're from. Show the world we are one. Love.
One night, watch the world unite. Two sides, one fight, and a million nights. All the stars just raise up towards the sky. Tonight, watch the world unite, world unite, world unite. For the fight, fight, fight. One night, watch the world unite. Two sides, one fight, and a million nights. Hey, hey, hey. For the side, come on, sing with me. Hey, hey, hey. Allez, allez, come shout it out with me. Hey, hey, hey. Come on now, hey, hey.
Side to side. Show the world where you're from, show 'em where you're from. Show the world we are one.
Somebody said I danced on the seat. You saw me gyrate here with the supporters club president here.
2 weeks ago?
So so it is not a question of doing it. Oh, well, all right.
I didn't see that. I believe it.
But then that was there. We are now in Brazil there. The trophy has also arrived at Brazil. There is a handover, and when you see the president, one day we'll have a female president in Nigeria, and she start taking those selfies, feminizing everything. It tells you the World Cup touches everywhere. Gentlemen, the World Cup is in Brazil. What our expectations for this championship? Yeah, that is the president taking a selfie, and that is Sepp Blatter. Is that man Kafu?
That's Kafu, yeah.
That guy looks like Kafu.
That's Kafu.
It's Kafu.
That has played 3 World Cup finals.
Yeah.
He was there. I think Giorgio got injured very early in '94, so he came in and he finished the game. '98 he was there. 2002 he was their captain and he lifted the cup. So the man is already issuing himself.
Two goals and 1 silver. So he's himself Ronaldo. They are behind Pelé with three goals.
Yeah, behind Pelé with 3.
And you know that USA 1914. Apart from that transition, they transited from Rai to Dunga.
No, Rai came in the first. He was their squad captain, but because he was not measuring up to expectations, so there was no sentiment
about it.
He had to be dropped.
So that was right.
And when he was dropped, Dunga came as the vice captain, and there was no issue of sharing the and that was Dunga took off from there, and that was it.
Finished the competition.
And you know, Rai's elder brother was also a former captain, Socrates, so it was a family thing.
He's in the blood.
He's in the blood.
Oh, Socrates is Rice's elder brother.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. We are also. My brother said we can also open the lines, join the World Cup party. But please, when you're talking about Nigeria, can we be a little bit positive? I'm not. We're not trying to gag you.
You want to address the Eagles?
We don't want to gag anybody. We want to gag anybody.
Realistic.
Yes.
I think we should be realistic. And in being realistic, Ken, I was discussing with Tayo before he left, and I said, look, if Super Eagles can just convert 40% of chances that come their ways, Super Eagles will play the semi-final.
Okay.
Take the statistics when the World Cup comes. If the 40% of their chances at the other end, if Super Eagles convert 40%
Are you talking about the one that is being created?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what we're saying. Because you see, the problem really has been the final third.
The Eagles, they always get to your final third. They are so brilliant when they
they tend to
move up
lose
low.
initiative when they get to the final
that
third.
final
I saw
third-
your tweets during the match against Greece.
Because-
You mentioned something about the final
about
third
what
too.
happens in the final third.
It
There's
shouldn't
something
all
about the
be
transition
about
from-
personal glory. It should be about teamwork. And if you saw the game against US yesterday, you saw that in terms of possession, yes, we had it. Getting to the final third, they tend to be losing it. And with 4 passes, the US team are already in our box. The team is lacking in pace. And when it comes to the final third, they don't seem to have an idea.
Well, I do agree with Yemi to a large extent, but we have to consider the fact that we are talking about friendlies and nobody wants to be left out of the World Cup party. The World Cup party is not a tea party, and when you get injured, just like what happened to Eldison Echejile, you would not really forgive yourself. So I think they were being too cautious. Apart from being cautious, they did not have the right gel that we needed, that we required. But going into the competition proper, I expect on match days they will be able to do well enough, because match days are different. And good enough, we are playing against Iran. Iran they don't have the right they don't have the right pedigree for us to be scared of.
Jimmy,
so if you can, no,
They didn't qualify for the World Cup. They qualified.
They might have qualified, but they don't have the intimidating credentials that could allow our boys.
Greece has never won a World Cup
They
match.
never even
Prior
scored a
to
goal.
our game against them in 2010.
What happened?
That game was our own game.
No.
One single
Hold on.
minute of...
All right, let's go to
They had the
Bashir.
experience.
Hello, gentlemen.
From
Bashir is
Keita.
on the line. Can we hear from Bashir? Hello, Bashir. Have we lost the call? It's like we lost the call.
But not the
Please,
caller.
Bashir, you can still call back.
So I don't like when people say, when they write off Iran, when they write off Bosnia. Now because
Yemi.
Bosnia has defeated Cote d'Ivoire, everybody's now kind of
Yemi,
looking at
you don't get
that
it.
team
Yemi,
from a different
what I'm saying
perspective.
is
I don't want you to
Nigeria-
look at Iran as the whipping
No, they are not the whipping dogs.
boys
But
of
what I'm
that
saying is
particular
we have
team.
the advantage
We need
of
to
the fact that the Iranians don't have the pedigree.
I think what Jimmy,
That will
I think
intimidate
what
us.
Jimmy is trying to say is this. We've been in 3 World Cups with Argentina.
Yeah.
In 1994,
In 94, we were there.
We scored first.
Yeah.
Adepoju. You understand?
No, Siasia.
Was it
Siasia, before
Siasia's
the-
goal?
Yeah.
Before that the cheap above Echa. Then we now went to play in 2002, and then they kept on lobbing that ball to Batista scored that just
Goal,
a lone
yeah,
goal,
yeah.
and then we now met again in South Africa.
Yeah.
Very much so. It's like when we are playing Argentina, we have considered
We're
that,
familiar
that
foes.
even if we
Yeah.
get draw, that
It's a good game for us,
psychologically we put them ahead.
Exactly.
But probably against Iran, we don't have the same. That's okay. Fine, we can
Exactly.
beat
We
them.
can beat-
So they go
And
into
then-
the game
so-
comfortable.
For the draw really is very, very favorable to Nigeria.
Okay.
Considering that if we can get the job done against Iran
Okay.
and against Bosnia, the game against Argentina will be like
All we
a
need
mere
to
formality.
is we don't play like we
we
played
start
against
well.
Haiti last year.
Exactly.
If you need to go score goals,
Goals,
convert the number of goals
and
that
like
we need to
Okwesi
get
said, if we're able to convert
Simple.
just 40% of our chances, we will be good.
And Ken, I think for this World Cup, I
Yes.
think for the second World Cup running, we are still blessed. And I think, without doubt, Enyama is one of the best keepers on this planet.
On the planet, no doubt
On
about
this
that.
planet.
He's in a class of his own.
Enyama
Yeah, he is.
is just one of the, because it has shown time and time over again that these are no flashes or brilliance.
Exactly.
These are brilliance in personified. Enyama is good. Ken, I think that is given.
Yeah, it's
now,
given,
for
yeah.
our defenders, Ken, they lack concentration most of the times. That is what I've seen in this team. So I think the coaching coach will just work on these guys. If it takes them not even joining the attack, let them just sit back maintain their focus. Because the midfield to the attack will always get the ball.
I think my
psychological
own personal
edge.
observation, I might be wrong,
Yeah.
was that especially I have a problem with Ife Ambrose. I mean, it was going too adventurous, and then when you want to do leg
leave
over,
some gaping
and then nobody has gone there to cover for you. You have a problem. Each time he loses the ball,
And
we have a
his
problem.
rate of recovery
It's slow. So probably the coaches will look at that and say, okay, man, we need our first win, even this 1-0 in our first match is very, very key.
Crucial,
You see, if we have been rated to have the third best age average in age for this competition,
So they can sprint.
I think they can sprint and they should add pace. No. They should add pace to our game.
Vincent is calling us from Delta. Hello, Vincent.
Hello,
Yeah, Vincent, how are you?
I'm very fine. And
Yeah, so do we have a World Cup team?
Yes, basically, for me, from the day one, I don't see us having as a team right now, if you ask me, because from what I saw yesterday, I don't really scare or that we lack structure in the way we play our football.
Okay.
Because I could not see any finesse, I could not see any skill, I could not see any form of control. Having ball possession does not mean that you have a better play. At the end of the day, it's about you executing what you have planned from the beginning, and that's what the USA team did. They knew definitely once they could catch us on the counter, it was like a repetitive issue. And at the end of the day, it was more like we were fiddling with the ball, if you ask me. So at the end of the day, right now, from my own point, he was having a team that can pose any form of threat. Somebody just said Iran does not have the pedigree. Really, if you ask me, we should be afraid.
Why?
Considering the kind of football we are playing now, we should be afraid. That's my own take.
All right, thank you, Vincent. Vincent, are you still there?
The last two games, you could see.
Hello, Vincent.
No. Yeah, hello.
Where exactly are you calling from in Delta?
Asaba.
Asaba, okay, the capital.
Yeah, I'm still there.
All right.
Yes, I'm still there.
All right, no problem. I just want to know. Thank you very much, Vincent. No problem. Let's hope the coaches are also listening to you and they can do.
One of our opponents, Bosnian, they have been doing very, very well. You remember what happened to Colombia in 1994?
Yeah.
They were doing fantastically well. They were rated to probably be able to make the World Cup.
The coaching crew, you see, to do well at the World Cup goes beyond just the players. Football has gone beyond what we play with the leg. There are applications now that tells you that anytime Ronaldo collects the ball,
the left leg or right leg,
it
goes to the side of that
80%
side.
of that time it goes to the left, and 20% it goes to the right. You see, our football has gone beyond. Boys, go on the pitch, so just go and do your best.
We don't have scorecard, we don't have anything.
Exactly, those are the things.
Run around the pitch 20 times.
All right, we should.
They might have it. Who knows?
Okay,
How would you know that? You're
Because
not the coach. You're not
Person not
the
me.
team. No, I'm saying
don't
this.
walk
If you're not close to the team, you don't know what they are going through.
Okay. Let's on the light. Let's come back on the lighter mood. Let us see. But first of all, let us look at before we finish this entire fully. Let's look at what is happening in 2022.